great discoveries happen once in a while, our favorite thing to do while exploring is searching on Google Maps for abandoned places. And this time we got lucky and found another gem on the French countryside. Not much is known about the abandonment of this grand estate and the disappearance of the family Gris that lived inside it. Around 5 years ago, they left their immaculate family home behind, with everything still in there. Nature is slowly taking over the surrounding area around the mansion, and it has a very dystopian and mysterious feeling when you walk around its grounds. I'm eager to discover the history behind this place, and I'm going to take you today with me on this fascinating adventure. Are you ready?
Welcome back everybody to the Bros of DK. I'm Leslie and today I'm going to take you on another adventure in France. We just found this magnificent place that you saw, and I'm sitting here right now in the backyard of this place. It used to be the house of the Gouillet family, a French family, a fairly big family. The granddad, the father, the mother, the children, they all live together here. It is a fantastic place. Unfortunately, I have not much history about it, but I'm going to try to figure that out with you all together. It's just wonderful. I'm sitting here on the swings in the backyard where the children back in the day used to play and used to have fun. It's now been abandoned for 5 years, and the reason why it's abandoned is totally unknown for me. Let me show you around this place and take you on an epic tour of this grand mansion. But first, let's have a look at the backyard over here. It was an enormous property, multiple acres of land. These people were farmers in life, but some people in the house also had other trades. And that I'm going to show you inside of the house. Here at the back of the backyard, there's even a well where they came to collect water in the early days. You can see there's even a pan left behind here, and there's still water in here. Look at that. I don't want to drop my camera in there. But what a fantastic piece of history. Something that we don't see anymore these days. More farmland behind the house over here, and it's just an incredible day here in France. I'm quite loving it, and then you find such a place on the road. Wow. Let's wander through the grass over here towards the house. You can see that it has been left behind for quite some time, 5 years actually, but nobody has been looking after this place after that time period. There's no owner anymore, there's nobody who cares about it. It's such a grand mansion from the back. I would have never expected that when I found it. Wow. They even had this lantern here in the backyard. Now let's have a look at the front first. Let me show you that first before going inside. The ivy is totally overgrowing the windows on this side. But before we go inside of the house, let's first have a look behind the house, because here we can see the garage and the working place where the farming equipment and everything is, the barn, where the animals would be housed. Also a very, very interesting part of the house, in my opinion. Here we can see the front entrance, the door right here, completely overgrown over the years that it's been abandoned. Trees are taking it over, growing over here over the 5 years, but it seems like these trees have been here for quite some more time than that. They seem like 10 years or more. Oh. Wow, the house from the front is also very beautiful. Over there, a window is just open. But first, let's have a look over here, because this was the barn. And I hope that there are still some cars stored in here. So let's have a look. Let's open this one up. Oh, this is pretty stuck. Oh no, there's a stone in front of it. Okay, let's move it out of the way. Oh my God. Look at this, everybody. 2 classic cars in here. A Beetle, and I'm not sure. This is the Beetle, and I'm not sure about the brand of this one. Wow, these people, they were quite rich because these were very expensive cars back in the day, and they still are today. Fascinating find. Suicide doors on this one, very classy. And then you can see the inside. Wow, it goes 140 kilometers an hour. There's an indicator for the battery. The simplistic switches on this one, very simple to operate, but it's getting completely moldy in here. That's very unfortunate. It's such a beautiful car. Wow. I love the suicide doors that are on this one. A valet would be here, opening the door for the person to get inside. Wow. What a find, everybody. And to this side, we have the Beetle with a red interior. I don't think it's a Beetle because it also has suicide doors. No, it isn't a Beetle. I'm also not sure about the car brand of this one. But yet again, spider webs all over it. Completely moldy by now. Even animals are living in it. Ah, that's so sad to see. These beautiful pieces get ruined like that. And behind it, there's even a boat. Very small boat to go over the rivers. Wow, did not expect that at all. Okay, let's go further. Of course, the door is very narrow to get out again. Let's close that up. Let's protect these cars. Because if somebody finds them, they will probably steal them. Let's go a little bit further into the front yard. You can see these 2 hedges over here. They are combining, they are going into one. Over a few years, there's no passage anymore. That leads us to the other side. Wow. Over here, to the right, we have the barn where the farmers would work. And to the left of us, they even had this creek where they gathered water from. See the water still flowing through here. The children probably used to play in here when they were younger. Fascinating. I see that the door is just open for us, so let's have a little peek inside of this barn. Ooh, completely filled with things. The first thing I notice over here is the tractor. They probably work the fields with. It's actually a very small tractor, not very powerful. Look at the roof of this one. Very primitive as well. The lawnmower, definitely needed on this house. Such a big yard. And there's even their car, another one. This was probably the family car. Still here, but it's now completely dismantled after all these years. Wow. Look at the tractor over here. Let's have a little peek to this side, because I also saw that it was a working area. Here the man of the house had all his tools to fix everything inside of the house. Wow. Paint cans and all this stuff. Oh. And here we even have a saw. Okay, everybody, and now it's time to take you inside of their mansion, of their house. However you want to call it, this place is going to be such a beautiful place. Let's go. Okay, everybody, the facade of the house, the grand entrance to it. You can see over here, we have some Portuguese style hanging on the wall. I love to see this. Hand painted probably. And let's now head into their house and see what these people left behind. Oh, immediately a very intriguing entrance hall. One like I've never seen it before. Beautiful paintings on the wall. You can see the relief in this painting. Wow, they used a lot of paint on this one. Beautiful landscapes painted. And this was their hallway. Gold-plated mirrors. I love these chairs. You would think that they were like garden chairs, but they used it in the house. The flower cushion on there, upholstered, a little bird cage. There's a fake bird in there, as you can see. Wow, does this open up? Maybe there used to be a bird in here back in the day, but they switched it out after some time. I really got wondering why these people left this place behind. Small mirror here to the side. Then we have a doorway that seems to be... Yeah, I'm not gonna go the other way around because otherwise I will knock off the birdcage. But we have another room to this side. And this used to be an enormous family. So expect a very long video because there are going to be many, many bedrooms. Wow. This was like a little sitting area of the house. Here they could invite guests that they didn't want to take inside of the house. Or it's just a very easy place to meet people. They got a few upholstered benches around the table where they could sit at. A cookie jar on the table. I love this little flask. There's still water in there. Oh, wow. And what I just noticed, everybody, is that there is a bed hanging over here on the lamp. Crazy sight. That truly tells you that this place has been abandoned for quite some time. Bats have been flying around in here. We have one television here in the corner of the house, of the room. Wow. It's also very Portuguese. Now we have these built-in cabinets. Let's see if there's anything still in there. You can immediately see a lot of clothes. These people literally left everything behind without thinking. Probably they passed away, but who knows? A few bottles of wine over here and a corkscrew. Wow, to open bottles of wine. But it has this fascinating block of food underneath it. I love this one. And a magician's hat even left here as well. Oh, that is really tight. We have a picture of a girl on the wall, picking some flowers in the garden. Maybe it's their backyard and it's their girl. Look at this. Cabinet here to the side. Soup tureen on here. Beautifully painted. Lots of documents in here, but they are probably very personal, so I'm not going to go in depth on that one. What do we have over here? Oh, a little drawing of a child, as you can see. It looks like a horse or something like that. I just had a look at it and I literally ripped the drawing of the child apart to use it as a note for the groceries. 5 fries, the eggs, the carrots, and that's what they all wrote on here. In 1997, the year I was born. This drawing is older than me. Wow. Lots of artifacts and porcelain pieces on here. And they even had a toilet in this room. Little boy taking a leak. Let's open this one up. Let's reveal it. Flower wallpaper, very wonderful. The pink design in there. Very unique toilet. And normally don't show toilets in depth because they are mostly very disgusting. But this one is such a beautiful piece. And they even had this little window for a strange reason in this toilet. I can't seem to open it anymore. And I have a lot of spider webs on my hand already. Wow. Let's close this piece up, this wonderful piece. And let's head further into the house. And that's right in front of us. So let's go. Here we wander into the kitchen that seems to be completely overthrown. And I have been through the house, and this seems to be the only room that they still lived in the last years. Because see, all the other rooms are very neat, and this one has been lived in. You can see there are still items in the fridge. Some wine, some liquors. Coffee machine and everything. Even the last dishes and the pots and pans are still there, unwashed, after all these years of abandonment. Wow. Look at this. I always look for dates when I'm in these places. 2017. Okay, yeah, this probably stays good for quite some years. So it isn't longer abandoned than I thought it was. Very interesting. And here we see like this bed right in the middle of the kitchen. And we at first thought that the homeless person slept in this room, but we are in the middle of nowhere. That's not possible. Everything still on the table. And over here we have 2 televisions left behind. One was not enough. Here we see the date, the last calendar of 2016, left behind. Lots of blocks of food, also here. Wow, I love these plates on the wall. Who is working in the kitchen, it says over here? Oh, all for the kitchen. And over here, we have like this birthday gift that they gave to somebody in the house. Nico, Charlie, Julia and Luc, it says over here. And they wish their mother a very happy birthday. Wow, all these pictures, they speak memories. Here they're having a drink together. These seem to have been very friendly people. Wow. And then we go through into this room. This was the dining area of the place, everybody. The most important room of the house, where the people had dinner together, where stories were shared. I can literally still see them sitting at this table. The big family together in this room, this wonderful room. Here behind the dinner table, we have this fire screen with a gold-plated deer on the front of it. What a wonderful piece. And then behind it, we have this stove, this porcelain brown stove. Again, also a very beautiful piece. Would you fill it from the side over here? I don't know where these levers were used for, but I can see this hatch here on the front. That's probably where you filled it up. This one was most likely fueled by wood. Yes, you can see the wood holders here to the side of it. And then we have this enormous exhauster above it, with this picture of a man working on the field very primitively. A plow pulled by cows, as you can see. Yeah, bulls. Wow. And a man with a whip in front of them. Plate on the wall. And a wedding picture from back in the day. Wow, a horse carriage. Very beautiful. And this is also something very typical in France and Portugal and other countries in Europe. You would hang up pictures of your grandfathers and grandmothers, or your mother and father, great-grandparents, all in your place. You can see these are very vintage pictures. I love the scale that they have on display here. And let's see what's underneath here. Again, even more pictures from the people in this place, from the children that lived here, sitting at the dining table, sitting on the couch in this house. Wow. Oh, I dropped something. Of course, I need to place that back. That would be unrespectful, everybody. Let's close this beauty up. Now let's take it further. Enormous closet here to the side. Let's see what's inside. Oh, this one is completely closed. I love this room. All the plates on the wall, just the design of the room, how they set it up, just fascinating. The wall clock over here, the timepiece in there. Wow. The door is completely broken. Oh my God. And we have the same chairs here to the side. Oh, have a look at this liquor cabinet. Wow, I'm first gonna show you in great detail how it looks. So you have these barrels in the front and what looks like a little faucet to get some drink from it, but it's actually just a fake facade of it, but you can open it up with this key. Oh my God. All the glasses, all the liquor is still in here. Have a look at that. And for some sort of reason, there's a mirror underneath it. So you can literally look at yourself when you're getting some liquor, like, what are you doing again? Another drink? That's not necessary. Okay. More paintings and this carpet as well on the wall. Wow. And this here to the side seems to be like a gift, a Christmas gift. Yes, it says Noel on here, that means Christmas. Happy Christmas. Wow, a Christmas gift still left in this house. And then to the last room downstairs. There's one more thing I need to show you in this house. Let me search for it. Oh yeah, it's over here. The electricity, everybody, still works in this place after all these years. Who's paying for it? I don't know. Probably the owner, or the government. Yeah, we get the small portion of electricity for free in France and Belgium, so that might be the case in this house. But it's just very, very strange. Let me turn it off for now, because I don't want to waste the government's electricity. And that's over there is the hallway where we're just inside. As you can see, a very fascinating room again. Wow, we have this little window that peeks into the basement where we'll go a little bit later. Chests here to the side. Let's see what's inside of them. Oh, I didn't get it open. Shoes of the people. Oh, sneakers. With still some dirt from the field on there. Wow. And we have this enormous windmill standing here in the living room. It's a very beautiful piece of decoration, I must say, for a house. The pieces of decoration in this place are very unique, to my opinion. We have an Air France map of the world hanging on the wall here. Wow. It's actually not that quite of an old map. And this is the most unique antique piece in this place. We have this upholstered Victorian chair over here. Couch, I should say. It's not a chair. Leslie, get your words straight, my friend. A sitting area here to this side. Wow. Statues. Are these bronze? Yes, they are very, very heavy. two identical bronze statues of these women left here. Let's see what's in this one. Oh, there's a fridge. Why would you put a fridge in here? Nothing in the fridge, but there's literally a fridge inside of this room. And here we have the chairs, here we have the upholstery chairs. I love the brown leather on them. A knitting box to that side. Wow. And this rocking chair is also a unique piece. One of the unique pieces in this place. A halfree with the heads of the person. You can see a hunting head to this side and a normal bowl head to that side. Still hanging here after all these years. Let's have a peek in the basement, everybody, because that's also very interesting. Ooh, there I have not been. It's also new for me. Seems to be quite empty. But here the fuel for the house would be stored. We have this door that leads to the barn. We have just been there, so no need to go there anymore. Okay, a very, very empty basement. Kicker table for the children. Oh, and here you can also enter into the house. It's fully open. It seems like they have tried to barricade the house over here. That looks very strange because it's wide open on every single side. But here that it's so much effort to barricade the house, barricade the basement. Why is that? Oh, that's so cute. We have many children's bicycles here from when they were young, still left here, rusting up, everybody. Oh my God. Like 4 of these bicycles. And even this rocking horse, rocking llama, actually. Alpaca, I think it is, or llama. And here would be the wood storage. In the earlier days, probably the wine cellar. Okay, it's now time to venture upstairs and look at that part of the house. Over here we have some more light switches. And I want to turn this one on. As you can see, it seems like some sort of a Moroccan lamp. It definitely is a Moroccan lamp. The different types of glass, colors of glass in there. Wow, tinted glass, I love it. And here in the hallway, we even have this enormously beautiful mirror hanging on the wall. Gold-plated piece. Okay, let's turn the lights off again. Oh, this is the car that we just saw in the garage, everybody. This was their car, literally, it's this one. And you can see it was a Citroën on the front. But it's again another wedding picture. Oh, very beautiful people that lived here. And these were probably the grandparents. It says on here, the Tricycle Lion Bolet. And that was the car brand that they are sitting on. Fascinating. They were car lovers, everybody. Very much into cars. See this man sitting on this blue wagon? Blue Bugatti. Bugatti Type 35 Grand Prix 1927. This is a very, very expensive car. I think you even pay like 10 million euros for this one. I think it has been auctioned for around 10 million euros. Another Bugatti. These people were big time car lovers. Wow. And then we come to the top floor, to the second floor actually, of their house. Again, right in front of us, we have another wedding picture at a castle. The man very gently holding her dress. And look at them smiling. They seem very happy together. Wow, I love the little stand that we are seeing here in front of us. It's not supposed to be here. It's like a little display stand. It's very neat. There's nothing in there, unfortunately. Let's turn around. Let me show you the rest of the hallway where they went down. Puzzles on the wall. This puzzle probably took ages to make. Look at it, how small the individual pieces on there are. And we have another puzzle to this side. They probably worked weeks on that one. Okay, let me show you this upstairs floors. we have a first bedroom over here. Not a very special one, but we're gonna see a lot of bedrooms in this place. So most likely I'm not gonna show them all. Or maybe I'm probably gonna just show them at a glance, most of them. Cabinet. Excuse me, a wardrobe with nothing in there anymore, unfortunately. With beautiful carvings on the front of it. And even a television in this room. Again, another present on top of there. Art et décor, La Plaine. Wow. More wedding pictures. How many wedding pictures can you hang up in a house? And these are all different people. That's so strange. That's so strange. And the bed, everybody, is still made after all these years. They even had built-in cabinets here in the hallway. Wow. And then I'm gonna show you this very unique bathroom. This is actually the only bathroom in this place for all the people that lived here. But it was quite fancy and it has this blue design throughout it. I really love the design of this bathroom. But first, have a look at this toilet. Just the shape of it and the design of it and the little blue door in front of here. Wow. And then the French flushing toilet in there. Such an amazing piece. And of course the little curtains that they hanged in there. A little lady here at the front, sitting on the toilet. They thought about every single detail in this room. Even the scale that they have over here is blue. And it even matches the carpet. Wow. That's attention to detail, everybody. That's attention to detail. Here we have their marble sink, their toothbrushes still to the side. Oh, I have my gloves on so I can take a look at them. No way, it's so sad to see. Let's test the water, because I've not done that yet. No, that doesn't function anymore. Okay. And the wardrobes are also, the bathrobes are also still here. The night clothes as well. And then they had this bubble bath, or no, just a bath, it's not a bubble bath. Faucets and everything. What a room, everybody. What a room. I really loved it. I really loved it. Let's take a look at this one. Ooh, yeah, this is the double bedroom. 4 people would have slept in this room. Literally 4 people. I am wondering if multiple families lived in this place. Because with the multiple wedding pictures, of course, as we saw hanging on the wall, here are even more wedding pictures hanging on the wall. Very strange, all this, very strange. A knitting table to the side. Without a knitting machine anymore, but I think it's concealed in here. Just gonna leave it like that. It don't seem that there is a brand on there. Still made beds in this room as well. Wow. I see here in the corner of my eye this children's picture. These kids in the backyard, probably of this house. And then this decaying globe next to it. Wow, the mold is literally on the top of it. And another bed to this side. Red blanket on there. I need to show you, there are even more wedding pictures to this side. But it's of a young boy and a little baby together. They seem like they have a wedding, but of course they don't. It's just common sense, but yeah, I quite love that. The sitting corner here to this side. But again, more wedding pictures. What did you expect? But also these vintage pictures of old French towns. People having drinks at a restaurant. Here they were out camping somewhere. Wow. Okay, let's wander further through the house. We come back into the hallway, and then we go into another hallway. Yes, everybody, let's close the door behind us. Oh, that doesn't close anymore. Here we have our Holy Maria standing in front of this window. The statue of her with a crown on her head. Would this be diamonds in there? Maybe. Gonna leave it on her head. Why so many wedding pictures in the house? Did these people wear these photographers of weddings or something like that? Stuff to think about, everybody. We have this vanity over here, the mirror in front of it. You could check yourself before you went out of the house. I'm gonna stop showing you these wedding pictures. Normally I'm always very happy to find them, and I'm like, look at this. We have a wedding picture inside of a house. That gives like feeling to a place, but we never know who of these people is the real person, the real man and woman that lived in this house. We have another bedroom to this side, and this one is completely yellow. I love the lamp that gives the shadow on the ceiling. Completely yellow bedroom with this very small television here on the nightstand. Still made bed again. And we have another sewing machine in this room. And behind that, there's a certificate. And it's directed to somebody in the family. Of course, I'm not gonna say the full name, otherwise the location will be revealed. And I don't want that kind of stuff. These places need to stay hidden forever. Only the rightful owner can come here and collect the things that are his. Let's close that up. And we have one last bedroom on this floor. And I'm gonna say that I think this was the master bedroom, the main bedroom. As you can see, it's very huge. There's only one bed in here. The other bedrooms were probably for the children. The man and the woman of the house would have slept in here. Wow. They even had this little light switch here at the crown of their bed to turn on the lights. You can see the decay is taking place in this house. The wallpaper is peeling off over the little vanity of the lady. We even have their present. There's a present behind there that's now covered by wallpaper. Oh, this is amazing to see. Look at her smiling. Oh, so beautiful, probably on our wedding day, on our birthday, sitting there. Let's look in the wardrobe. Oh, this one seems to be stuck. Oh, in here we still have clothes left behind. And these seem like men's clothes. Men's clothes, oh yeah. Nightstand. Some religious pictures here on the wall of the children. And in this room, they even had this washing table for in the evening with their towel still hanging there. Wow. We can have a look outside at the garage over there, where I found these amazing cars. I'm really still stunned by what I found in there. I'm gonna do one thing in this place. This is the electricity cabinet, and I hear a little buzz constantly. I'm gonna, oh sorry, the switches are up there. So, All the electricity is off now, and now this place is safe from burning down. Because you never know, maybe there's a water leak or something like that, and then a place like this completely burns down, and that would be so unfortunate. Let's go up this stairway. Let's see what the top floor has left for us. What surprises are still on there. Okay, welcome everybody to the top floor. And this seems to be like the area for the children to sleep. Yes, it seems like. Because we have this table, these very small chairs around there. It looks like an Asian Chinese table. You can even see this plastic Chinese face on there. And the panda on the table, that reveals it as well. I love this one, completely made out of bamboo for the children to play at. And over here, we have the baby room. And all the plushies still in there. This one looks really creepy. A crib, very tiny crib. Giraffe. Wow. Another ordinary bedroom for one of the children. That desk to study at, still made bed. Quite fascinating. Wow, even a sink in this room as well. Oh my God, they put a tarp on the bed because there's a hole in the roof. There's a bed. Not a bed, but a bath bed sitting there. I hope you can see it. I don't want to disturb it, like this little animal. Oh, I think I'm disturbing him, so I'm gonna leave him behind. Gonna close this door for him. These animals like to be in the dark. They need their darkness. When I'm gone, I'm gonna of course open the door and let it fly out. I don't want to trap it in there. Okay, we have another wonderful room, beautiful wallpaper over here. Wow, screw picture of these men. Don't know for what occasion. Does it say on here? Medals of travel, medal for work, working medal, like some sort of a trophy, working trophy, and all the names of the people are on here. Okay. Still made bed over here as well. This was a triple bedroom for the children. Even a record player still in here. Wow. Again, everybody, another wedding picture. What did you expect? Yes, I still showed it. Wow, this boat here on a nightstand. Again, a very fascinating room. Oh, this hallway is literally so beautiful. We have the sink here to the side. Okay, you have a few more things to show you. That's this bedroom over here. And that one seems to be completely overthrown for some sort of reason. But it seems like also some parents or grandparents used to sleep here, because this is of course a double bed for two people. Maybe they slept up here to keep a watch over the children. They even have a built-in radio into the bed. Look at that. Peeling wallpaper. And then I still have to show you the attic to end off this amazing exploration. Ooh, that's very narrow. Oh, there's not much up here. I would have expected a very huge attic up here, but a very small one. Just the clothing lines still hanging here, but nothing more. Okay. What a place, everybody. I'm happy to have explored it. With the overlook on the backyard, I'm gonna end off this video. Of course, these I don't need anymore. They can go back into the bag for the next exploration. But I want to thank you all for watching this place, and I want to thank the people that lived here for their lives and the home that they left behind, that I could film. And I could document their story forever on the internet. Thank you all. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're new, comment down there, tell me what you thought about it, and there's also a link in the description for Patreon. I would greatly appreciate it if you support us with a little donation. Thank you very much. I will see you next week in another video. Bye bye. I love you.